Alright, today's video we're going to take a look at the newly released Darth Vader from the Vintage Collection from Rogue One. Let's check him out. So the card art's got a picture from the end of Rogue One, the infamous hallway scene. On the back we've got some of the other new releases from the wave. This was the only one I found. And it is VC 178. And we've got his lightsaber. And the figure. Okay, cloth cape. Seems to be a little bit heavier than some of the previous ones. Not by a lot, but just a little. You got your shoulder articulation, which is pretty smooth here. Elbow, wrist, not really wrist, more mid forearm because of the glove. Same on the other. You got your plastic inner robe here. And then got ball joint here. Knees and ankles. Head has a little bit of a ball joint movement to it as well. Alright, so this figure has elements of a previous release of the New Hope Vader, which is VC 93, and we have him right here. It utilizes the arms and the legs, but the torso appears to be different, and that's one of the reasons is it has the sculpted robes here with soft goods at the bottom, whereas this one has the plastic that goes over the armor. And from initial pictures, it didn't look like I was going to like it very much, but it's pretty flexible, so it may not be as bad. Unfortunately, it is not as articulated as the Revenge of the Sith Black Series 3 3/4 Darth Vader, which is one of the best Darth Vader figures Hasbro has ever made, with articulated wrists, rocker ankles, ball jointed hips. It's just a beautiful, beautiful figure. This one lacks the wrist articulation, and the ball jointed or the rocker ankles would have been nice as well. But the joints are really, they're not too tight, but they're not loose either. So you've got some good flexibility on them. The swivel hip area would have been nice as well, but it's got good articulation there, and better than most of the Darth Vader figures. The helmet is not the same as the older one. This helmet is just terrible. This looks to be reused from either the Rogue One 5 points of articulation release or the Solo version, which obviously he was not in the movie, but they put him out on a card with the 5 points of articulation, which is one of the better Darth Vader figures that's not super articulated. Like that one, this one does have the two-tone markings on the helmet, which makes it only the second one that does, the Solo version being the first. And he does have the red lenses as well. It's a lightsaber. Fits in the hand pretty easy. And you've got the nice pose there to recreate basically the card art. With this hand, it gives you the option to do that. Alright, so here we've got him posed up. Was not hard to get him to stand on his own. The plastic cape actually assists in that a little bit. But you've got to, kind of the iconic pose from Rogue One. It'll look good in the Rebel Blockade Runner playset that's coming out at the beginning of next year. So he's a pretty decent figure. Not as articulated as I had hoped that we would be getting, but probably the last Rogue One, A New Hope Vader we're going to get for a while. And it definitely will suffice in that. Oh, he's got a nice little ball-jointed ab section there. I'm not sure if the older version has that or not. And that is no, he only has the swivel. So that's nice added articulation. Yeah, it's a really good figure. Maybe, you know, swap out some parts for the wrists if you want that, you know. But I don't think you're going to really swap out the legs too easily to give you the swivel type legs or the rocker ankles. But I can live with it. I definitely enjoy it. That scene in Rogue One and just having Vader in Rogue One was fantastic, and this is a really good figure. I do like the sculpted robes over the armor that are, you know, separate. I didn't think I would. There's a lot of things on this figure that, seeing the initial product images, I didn't think I was going to like, but having it in person, it works a lot better than I anticipated, and I definitely enjoy the figure. Now if we can get a nice articulated Director Krennic to go with him, it'd be cool. Soft goods cape. Again, like I said, it's heavier, so it seems to drape better than, say, this one that just kind of flares out everywhere. Although I don't even think that this is the correct cape that came with the figure. So yeah, there we have it. VC 178 Rogue One Darth Vader Vintage Collection. If you have thoughts on it yourself, leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.